Welcome to programming in Lua. I've developed this very lighting system, or if you want to call it, you can also call it masking system using Lua and Corona SDK. So let me just show you how it works. Right behind you, behind the scrolling letters, you can see building. So if I click on it, that is what you see. Okay. Light up the town. Alright, that is what I call a masking system. So what I will do next is to take you guys straight into Lua, or maybe we can always start everything here, go to file and create a new project. So let's start by going to file, new project. I'll just call this lighting. Let's just call it masking system. Okay, very nice. Okay, make sure you select blank, and right here I'm going to change this orientation to sideways. Click on OK. There. Now I need my background, but the most important folder I need right here is this very main.lua. Double click on main.lua. There we go. Now we have main.lua. Get rid of that. Okay, the first thing I want to do is to just declare a local variable for my background. I'm just going to call that bg. So I'll say bg equals as follows. Now I like to have set the middle, and so I might as well just use the x and y axis which I've declared up there. So those two variables that I have up there, so let's go for local, that's middle x, and equals that. So I will also need the same for the y-axis. So let's come down here, paste that here, and just change this to y. Make this y as well. So the whole idea is to get the background dead center. So what will happen here is the background will be filled with a white color. Then the next thing, let me do one more thing. I'm going to need a local image right here. Let me just call that maybe image. Now let's go for the background itself. Okay, just let's call it downtown. Downtown equals, get rid of that. So I have my image in there. The image is image 2, but I know the name of the image, but I need to upload this image straight into my file. So let me copy that image and show it to you guys. Okay, I will minimize this and upload the images right here. Let me just paste them right in here. Those are the images I intend to use. These are all for masking, and these are the town itself. So I have this as town 1. Okay, so let me just change the names around. Let's change the names. Okay, right here are the names of the all the images, okay, that I'm going to be using for masking. This will be for the background, and this will just be for masking. Okay, let's go back into Lua. Okay, back in Lua now, the next thing is to declare local variable, and this will be known as max town equals, okay, to get the graphic that will max the town. That is it right there. Okay, so let's change this. So next thing is to declare local variable for the radius to max the town. So let's save that. Right now this program might not do nothing. Okay, even when I run it, nothing will happen. So I still need to add some functions to it. So let's go down and continue. Okay, so we enter the function. So let's paste our function in there, right there. Just show you the functions. There they are. From here I have my, that's the function for the touch screen right there. Okay, so if I take it down, let's take it down. So that's where I've carried out the calculation for the touch screen. So when you touch the screen of the mobile, that's what will happen. So that is it. So if I run this program right now, let's run it and we'll see. And here I have the background set to white. I use this to set the size of the mask. So let's say I have 5 in there. Let's see what will happen at 5. So run it. Let's save that and come right in there. Run the program. That's what happens. So when I click on that, you see all of that. So if I click on the screen, I can always max anyhow I want. That's got setting this to 5 just increases the size of the circle in there. So let's say I take it back to maybe 1 and save. Come in here, just relaunch. That's what you get. You see that? Okay. But one thing that is now happening is the letters are now scrolling. So let's take care of the letters so that those ones will scroll. So we come right down here, take it down, just enter maybe some lines in there. Okay, now that we have these lines of code in there, the system should scroll without any problem. But just before that, let me show you guys the lines of codes again. And just to draw your attention to this, right at the beginning I actually have this, so that is incorrect. I've corrected that now. So it's just meant to be 1 equals. So save it again and come right down here. As you can see, it is scrolling on there. So I can always change the size of the masking image there. We can even rotate it as well. This is where we've asked the image to rotate. So if I reduce this, let's say I go for 1 right there, maybe change this one to 0.5. Let's say 0.5, save. Come right down here, save that. See that? Can you see the masking image is rotating? Okay, so that is how you create, and that's how you actually mask in Lua using Corona SDK. You can see how small the size is. Okay, that's also got to do with the settings here. Let's say if we change that to 2, and you see the image needs saving first. You will see the image is actually, let's relaunch. Let's see, change it again. Set 3, save that, save the file, relaunch. You see the sizes increases. So let's take it back to 2. Okay, that is where the size is adjust. You can always adjust the size of the masker right here. It's right here. That's where, by touching the screen. Okay, So that is it, guys. With that, I'm just gonna call it the end of this program. I suppose you all enjoy it, but then let me just show you the codes first. That's from the beginning of the codes. Take it down to somewhere here, and from here the function for the masking and the touch screen starts from here. Okay, let's take it down some more. Here, from here down here, I get the mask to, that's for the touch screen there, and that's to rotate the mask. Okay, and when it ends, this is what should happen. And if you bring it right down here, that's my latest, and here is the code for the scrolling right there. So with that, I'll just call it the end of this program. So bye for now.